Your life is so short and so precious, you deserve to have the best fucking time you possibly can and laugh your way through life and be as happy as you can, no matter your circumstance and no matter what anybody fucking says about you. You deserve that. Have some fun. We're only here for a second. Have some fun, man.
Some people are just born to fight, I think. It's not that they're born brave. It's not that they're born strong. It's just that the universe has decided that this one will have grit and fire and steel in their blood. And it'll be tested, this cosmic metal of theirs. They'll face trial after trial, be broken and damaged in countless ways. But this one was born to fight. Maybe it's not the life they would have chosen. Maybe they'd love to lay down their arms. But they were born to fight.
Those who died yesterday had plans for this morning, and those who died this morning had plans for tonight. Don't take life for granted. In the blink of an eye, everything can change. So forgive often and love with all your heart. You'll never know if you'll have the chance to do it again.
Stop rushing, my love. Stop stressing about the future. Of every second. For your own sanity, just let life happen as it will. Maybe getting older is just learning that things don't always go how you want them to. The hardest truth about this is that we have no control over how others treat us. Every single person we meet will have some type of impact on our lives, whether we want them to or not. The people that are kind to us, and even the people that hurt us. But even in the hurt, we are given lessons. Every interaction shapes us in some way, sometimes gently, and sometimes with an overwhelming force. Maybe that's what growing up really is. Learning to find meaning in every moment and embracing the person we become through it all. And maybe, just maybe, realizing that every experience, good or bad, is a step towards understanding ourselves a little better.
If you only hear one thing today, let it be this. You are on the right path. You are right on time. Don't stress over things you don't have control over. Everything will fall into place. Better doors will open, and you will not need to force it. It will happen so subtly that you won't even realize it's finally happening. But it is happening. It will happen. Believe this.
Whenever you're with somebody, it may be the last time you see them again. You just don't know. So make it great. What have you got to lose? You may never see this person again. We don't know. Life is like, you don't know. So just make it great.
Love isn't something you plan. It's a gentle surprise, arriving quietly, like the way sunlight breaks through the clouds after a storm. One moment, you're standing alone. And the next, someone's smile has woven itself into your day. It's not about grand gestures or perfect words. It's the quiet moments that matter most. And one day, you realize it was never about the big things. You realize it's actually about the little moments that feel like magic. It's about the simplest of seconds that make you smile. It's about the genuine experiences that fill your heart with joy. It's about the conversations that make you believe in kindness and compassion. It's about the hugs you want to hold for that little bit longer. It's about surrounding yourself with people that feel like sunshine. It's about the moments of peace and stillness that prove how beautiful the world can be. It was never about the big things. Maybe the journey isn't so much about becoming anything. Maybe it's about unbecoming everything that isn't really you, so you can be who you were meant to be in the first place. I asked for very little from life, and even this little was denied me. A nearby field, a ray of sunlight, a little bit of calm along with a bit of bread. Not to feel oppressed by the knowledge that I exist. Not to demand anything from others, and not to have others demand anything from me. Kiss me in the dead of night, and allow my heart to stop, for this moment shall be what is known as eternity. I shall know of nothing but this. I shall know of this, and nothing else. I am a dreamer. I know so little of real life that I just can't help reliving such moments as these in my dreams. For such moments are something I have very rarely experienced. I am going to dream about you the whole night, the whole week, the whole year. My love language is patience. My love language is have you eaten today? My love language is do you want to talk about it? My love language is I'll be here when you're ready. My love language is you choose. My love language is take your time. I'm not going anywhere. My love language is trusting those words true. I really felt it when Keanu Reeves said, "Every struggle in your life has shaped you into the person you are today. Be thankful for the hard times. They can only make you stronger." It's a reminder that even in the darkest moments, growth is happening. Maybe the happy ending is you continuing to be the soft, loving person that you are, despite how the world has tried to defeat you. Maybe it's a calm nervous system, the peacefulness that cannot be threatened. Maybe the happy ending is you moving on, giving yourself the love you never got but always wanted. Maybe the happy ending is you embracing change, going in the direction of the things that grow you, move you, and magnify your spirit. The truth is, life gets harder when you take the easy route. Letting go is hard, but holding on is harder. Having difficult conversations is hard, but subduing the conflict is harder. Taking action is hard, but regretting is harder. Healing is hard, but feeling constant misery is harder. Easy comes with a cost. Staying in familiarity and embracing uncertainty both are going to be hard. Choose growth and happiness over comfort. How true it feels when Haruki Murakami wrote, "And once the storm is over, you won't remember how you made it through, how you managed to survive. You won't even be sure whether the storm is really over. But one thing is certain, when you come out of the storm, you won't be the same person who walked in. That's what this storm's all about." If your soul were the night sky, I'd spend eternity counting the stars just to understand each fragment of your beauty. Even if I found myself in the deepest recesses of hell, I would be truly at peace, because God gave me enough heaven for an eternity when He gave me just a moment with you.
Have you ever thought about it? In 100 years, none of us will be here. Strangers will live in our homes, own the things we worked so hard for, and even that car you love will be forgotten, rusting away. Our names will fade like old photos, and our stories will be lost with time. How many of us even know the names of our great-grandparents? After we're gone, everything we fought for will vanish, as if it never existed. We spend our lives chasing things, thinking they matter. But the real treasures are the moments we miss, the walks we never took, the hugs we never gave, the laughter we kept inside. The true value of life isn't in things, but in the memories we create with the people we love. There's still time to change that. Let go of what doesn't matter and hold on to what does.
Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Isn't it crazy to think about the fact that when you meet somebody, they had a whole life before you, and they will have a whole life after you? The same goes for you. Just for this moment in time, your paths crossed, and then you just continue life without them, and they without you. But you did share a whole life for a moment.
You'll always be brave in someone's mind and coward in another's, strong to one and fragile to another, good to one and terrible to another. You will be seen as annoying to one and comforting to another. Some will feel anxious around you, and some will find peace in your company. Some will see you as too much, while others will see you as a gift. The world will look at you from their subjective point of view. The world is never going to agree on a definition of who you are. So you might as well live the way that feels true to your heart.